That was a writ roll.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, I was just checking again.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Raggy.
Raggy?
People
Raggedy
are
Ann?
discussing.
Wait. Virtual tabletop not found.
Daddy guys. I love this. Sorry.
I'm so afraid.
It's not. It's. Sorry, don't worry about it.
Start stream, kiss the wife.
Is the Twitter tweeted?
The Twitter is not tweeted
It's not letting me sync it, and I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how to help you.
Just keep saying, hold on.
Help me. Help you.
Help me. Help you. Help me.
And here we go. I think.
All right.
I think it worked. Hey. Okay.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, hey. I'm alive.
Oh, hi. As is always, Mimi's first.
Wait. The stream is live?
Yeah.
I was on your channel.
Don't forget to host it.
I was sneaky. That's one thing I habitually forget to do.
Host it.
Is host it.
Host it.
Already did it.
Dre Thurston's not dead. Okay.
That you know of.
It shows it right there.
Yeah. Geigen von Huber.
How do you know that I don't have another scene?
I want to point out
hoobity goobity woobity of the 7th spear style.
I don't want to.
I want to point out when Goderic died, his name was still there for the next session.
That's true.
That is not true. It was only on one scene. Thank you very much.
Still there.
First, last, date of birth, last 4 your social security number, mother's maiden name,
911.
nickname for your sibling. Name
I
of your
hate
childhood
those.
pet.
Now we have the internet. It's like I feel like I have to like lie and then have to remember my lie because if it tell the truth, people can just find it on the internet.
So, a trick that I learned from some other security folks who shall remain nameless is to have the same 3 responses and just pick random questions. And so,
That makes
like,
sense.
your answers will literally have nothing to do with whatever it is that you just have your own.
That's a good idea,
responses.
actually.
So they're actually have nothing
Except
to
once
do.
you figure it out once.
It's
That's
still
the problem
more
I had with
secure
my-
than people actually having your like they can Google. Oh yeah, so this person's do a quick little Google search here, little white pages, and
I love when they would trend, right? Like either email or not email on social media where it was like, oh, find your stripper name. What was your this name of your first street address and all these things, and then like you were like, oh shit, like.
Did I just give away all of this?
I just gave away all the
No.
things to find my stripper name.
Oh my
worth it,
goodness,
though.
it's our Twitter anniversary.
Oh my goodness, have you been around for an entire year?
Oh my god, Dungeon Nytes has been around for a whole year.
A whole year? Oh my goodness.
We have been around for a whole freaking year.
A whole freaking year.
Can you believe it?
No. I cannot
Tweet.
believe it.
Also,
I can believe it because D&D's that good.
right? Right though?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Bam. Come on now. Work with me here. Someone making tea?
Not it.
Totally not it, because I was muted.
Tweet has been twitted. It's been twitted. Yo, Coder, what's up? How are you? Oh. Oh. Whew. Get all my yawns
My partner
out now.
was whistling. My bad. I had him shut his door. I had him shut his door. It didn't click until I was like, "Oh wait, that whistling is coming from me."
You're
I'm
like, yeah, is the
surprised
tea
this-
on?
I'm wearing this. This is where the sound is coming from today. I'm surprised it like captured the freaking whistle.
It's neat.
No.
Car shopping and getting ready for the session. What kind of car are you shopping for?
Ooh, you're shopping for a new car, yeah? Oh
I
Yeah.
got
man.
into an
Carfax?
accident like 2
Have you
weeks
used
ago.
The Carvana?
Carvana.
My sister bought her car through Carvana. She liked it. It was very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, she found it online. They drove it to her house, and then she test drove it and said she wanted it. Did the paperwork right there, and then they left, and she had a car.
Nice.
Yeah. It was a new to her car, which is cool. It is. It's a pretty neat service. Because if she didn't want the car, she just test drive and be like, nope, don't want it. They would have been like, okay, load it back on the truck and they gone. It's how it works.
That's
Nice.
very strange.
It is not strange. This is like Amazon Prime of shopping car. Happens sooner or later. Ugh. Give people a couple more minutes to file in, and then we will get going. My nose is itchy. Yo, we got MimiBot now? MimiBot?
I like it. I like it.
When I was on Mixer, my bot was named MimiBot.
MimiBot.
So
Mixer.
I was wearing a Mixer
Mixer.
shirt
I hardly
today
even know.
because it's comfy and it fits nice. There's always one thing they did well was merch. Also, so I was telling you guys off stream. Yeah, I know, Rip Mixer. I was telling you guys off stream that I got my fish tank resurrected. So there's a YouTube channel that I've been following for actually a long time since I started doing the whole fish thing. So it's a few years now. They're called Aquarium Co-op and they're based out of Washington. And whenever you order something, I think it's like over a certain amount. Yo, what's up, man? I have more Beam shirts than Mixer. Can't find them. I still
man.
I have a Beam hoodie and a Beam, like maybe 2 Beam shirts, but I have more Mixer shirts, I think. More of the Mixer partner shirts. But they sent me this little decal of a fishy. And I like it.
That's cute.
So I put it on my cup. They're sending me another one. They have like this like crazy huge puffer fish that has actual teeth named Murphy. And they have like a 24/7 camera. You can see Murphy. It's neat. How you doing, man?
That's pretty neat.
Ugh. I think it was you either recently started or you just finished a One Piece arc. I have to like really give One Piece a chance. I just can't with the art. The art style is just so weird for me visually to get into One Piece. I probably will. I need to get over that art hump. You get past the art quick. I need to do it.
There's just too much.
What do you mean? Like there's too much One Piece?
Yeah. It's like I could
no.
never finish Naruto, One Piece, Bleach. There's just too much.
Yeah, but see, you say that though, and like, I was like, all right, but there's also other big series like Avatar. I was like, man, Avatar's got a lot. So I watched all of Avatar, and then I was like, man, I want more Avatar. So then I watched like all 3 seasons of Legend of Korra. Like, I was like, oh man, you can eat this stuff up real quick if you get into it.
I guess.
All we are saying, give One Piece a chance. All right, many named, we'll give it. It's pirates with powers. Damn it.
Whenever
Yeah, but
I
see,
think of One
started
Piece, I
watching
can't
Fire
help but
Force.
remember any conversation I had with the last mage. He hates it just because he hates anything that stretches, because it makes him think of weird ideas.
That's an odd thing. Stretch
Oh yeah,
Armstrong.
he won't do like Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, Fantastic Four. I got you.
Yeah, because he's like, that brings up too many questions. So like, could
Or
the guy
like,
be fighting enemies and then just, taking a dump in a bathroom 10 miles away? I'm like, why do you even think of that?
It's so awful, but yet appropriate.
But
Like,
no,
how
One
does
Piece
that
is
work?
great. One Piece is great. Every movie, the girl's breasts get bigger.
That would come from our VTuber.
It's just funny how every single movie, the art changes just for the girls. The guys stay exactly the same. And the artist said it's because he likes triangles.
I don't know where to go with that. You know what I do know where to go? I know to go play
We're
some
gonna
D&D. Yeah. I don't know how to transition gracefully from that. So we're just going to go ahead and start some D&D.
You know what else gets bigger every session?
Oh,
This
no.
storyline.
Mm,
Let's dive into that.
Nice segue. I have a question for chat. Ask away, Scorpion. Ask away. Well, I'll let the recording settle in while you're doing.
One thing
do
that gets
that.
bigger is every session we get more jobs to do that we'll never finish.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I am censoring myself, man.
Self-censorship. It's a life skill that I don't possess.
Self-discipline.
Are lights required on bikes when you ride at night?
Yes.
No, but they should be.
No. I
Depends
think
on the state.
Yeah, it depends. Well, and I think it actually even comes down to the community too.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say yes, because you need to be visible to
Yeah.
everything. Although it gets a little tricky when you're talking about why are you riding a bike at night, aside from, obviously like a commute reason, because there's lots of, so like things that can potentially be scary are if you're driving too late when you know that like the bars are closing. I drive when you're riding your bike. If you're riding your bike late when people are either like going home from a bar or something like that, they've been drinking. A lot of times drunk people tend to follow taillights. So if you have a blinking light and you're riding in the correct lane, even if there's a bike lane, a lot of times they tend to ride up on you, if not smack you when you're a cyclist. So just be careful. In California, I think it's actually illegal for you to ride your bike on the sidewalk, but that never stopped me because
Well,
I'll
I
be
think
damned if I
it's-
was going to be
it's illegal
riding
here,
on the
too.
street. I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm not getting where those cars are. Are you kidding me? These people drive like insane people. I'm going on the sidewalk. That's why it's there. Back in my day, there weren't any people walking on sidewalks, so they were
Pretty
free
much.
reign.
There are no people outside anyway now.
Actually, where I grew up, we didn't have sidewalks.
There's no sidewalks here in PA. It freaks me out. Like, how are there no sidewalks? Got stopped by a cop on the way home from work, and that's why he stopped me. No lights. Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like having, have some kind of reflective gear on you. At least a front light. I don't know if it's required to have a blinky backlight, but I know at least a front light.
Do it for your safety.
For your safety. When I walk the pup at night, I bought her a little reflector jacket and a light just so that I could be more visible. So All right. That being said, let's get this going. Here in 3, 2. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Dungeon Nytes, our weekly dose of D&D from us to you. Last week on Rime of the Frostmaiden, or should I say last session on Rime of the Frostmaiden, we had a heist. We had an awesome heist. We had our crew walk into Targus and say, you know what? We're looking for a cauldron and a lady named Prudence. And you ended up finding both.
Lady.
A lady named Prudence. A young lady named Prudence. Apparently not an old. Thought she was an old woman. You got poor Nims and this young lady. You thought she was like an old hag.
I really did.
And you made off with the cauldron. You made yourselves invisible. Walked in on some canoodling between the speaker and Prudence. Got a little gun shy. Went over to the inn and decided to steal the cauldron. And you made your way out of the city. Except you left Drathar waiting for you back at the inn.
That wasn't very prudent of them.
You didn't even say nothing to him. Meanwhile, Drathar and I had a little session, which will be posted up, and I'm not going to give you all the details of in this recap. Suffice it to say, Drathar made it out of the city somehow with some cargo.
I already know.
With some cargo. And that's where we're going to pick up this week. Cargo. Escargo, regular cargo, cargo. Ladies, you are atop your axe beaks, and you've been riding towards Bryn Shander. It's not been long since you heard the town bells of Targus fade into the wintry winds. As you are accustomed, it's cold. The wind's blowing, visibility sucks, but you're able to at least see the road between Targos and Bryn Shander.
So, assuming Estio with the cauldron is in the lead, possibly, because she kind of grabbed the cauldron and told them all, like, let's get the heck out of here. So she's gonna look back and see Poppy and Tika, and she's just gonna kind of count, like, do a little head count. Wait, 1, 2, wait. What happened? Where's Drathar?
What do you mean, where's Drathar?
Well, we're here, and he is not. Tika, did you leave him behind?
You know, I don't remember the last time we saw Drathar.
Okay, listen. You made me invisible.
Right?
Right? And then I go into the inn with
Right.
Poppy.
Right.
And then I sneak over to the room.
Right.
And then
right.
I tell you, let's get the heck out of here and go get the cauldron.
Right. We got the cauldron.
And then we get the cauldron, we left. And
We left.
And Drathar was where?
With us? Did the guards get him?
Oh, no. Poppy, where did you last see Drathar?
Well, I last saw him when we came out of the inn.
But he's stealthy. I thought he was stealthily following us, like he does. Did we talk to him? Did we talk to him beforehand?
I just remember saying, I don't have much time left to be invisible. I'm going to go get the cauldron now. That's the last thing I remember.
Right. And Tika and I went to get the axe, to go down and get axe beaks.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And Drathar had his.
Yes.
Did he
And
say
so-
anything to you?
No, I don't remember him saying anything to me.
Oh my gosh.
We lost Drathar. You know what? He's fine. He'll catch up if he knows where we are. How?
We need to get to Bryn Shander. We can't stay out here. We can't go back to Targos and hope he catches up to us there.
I don't know about you guys. I trust in Drathar.
Wait. I will try. Shoot. We're pretty far away from town already. I don't think a message would work unless he's somewhere near us. Let me try to send a message. Drathar, where are you?
You're doing what now?
Sending a message. A cantrip.
What's the range on message?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, no,
I had a
Oh, yeah,
feeling,
no.
but Tika didn't.
no.
There's nothing. Oh, maybe he's
hear the
ignoring us.
whistling of winds.
Well, I'm wondering if we should just keep going back to Bryn Shander and
did we tell him we
see
were going?
Bardaman.
Well, Bardaman's not at Bryn Shander,
Oh,
but at
no.
least we'll have warmth and be away from those Targos guards.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not that I know where Bardaman is or keep track of that or anything. I just
Of course not.
It's Bardaman's cousin, right?
Yeah, wasn't it? his
no
cousin?
party member. They used to.
Yeah.
This is neither here nor there. Let's get back to warmth.
Yes. Well, and maybe we can find something out when we get there.
Or send a letter.
I just don't know. I don't even know if once we get to Bryn Shander we'll be safe. But I mean, it's better than the alternative.
I guess we just leave him. Continue on, guys. We have no
going to
choice.
come to Bryn. He's gonna know that that's where we went. He's
He will.
stealthy. He has an axe beak. He'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
We need to
fine.
get out of here before those guards catch up to us.
Agreed. Drathar will be fine.
You fight your way through the wind and road and make your way up to the southern entrance of Bryn Shander. Gates are closed. It's dark out. There is but a couple lights outside. Hello down there. What's your business?
Sleep indoors where
How
it's warmth.
How many are you?
3.
It's hard to see from up here.
3 plus 3 axe beaks. 3 people. 3 axe beaks. That's us.
All right. Come in. Get out of the wind and the cold.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Open the gate. You hear the sound of the gates creaking as the doors fold inward just enough for you to be able to ride in with your axe beaks. Coming in through this entrance, off to your left are the stables.
Guess we're back here again. 1 axe beak short. Let's stable the axe beaks and head to the inn. And she'll go ahead and lead the way.
Agreed.
You bring your axe beaks over to the stables and check back in. Everything is taken care of. You guys exchange monies and make your way through town towards the inn.
Do you need help carrying that?
I don't think we want to bring this just like right into the inn. Like
What?
I don't know. The guards probably saw the cauldron. The stable hands probably saw the cauldron.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
just a
at-
weird...
Yeah, at this point, they probably really don't. They don't know what it is.
Exactly.
I just don't know how quickly word from Targos is going to get here.
Oh, I understand that, but I think we need to at least get to the inn. It's been a long day.
Agreed.
Because the more we stay out here with it, the more people are going to see it too.
Okay. I have a plan. I'll tell you what. You guys go get a room. Whichever room you get into, put 2 candles in the window. then lower me a rope. We'll hoist the cauldron into the room and me from the outside so that we don't have to walk through the whole inn with a big cauldron.
Or I turn the cauldron pink, and then when they ask for a cauldron and try to describe it, we have a pink cauldron.
Wait, can
And
you
it's
just
not
make
the same
it
one-
invisible?
Oh, yeah, I could just make it invisible.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the pink idea was much more exciting, but I'll just go ahead and make it.
That's a good idea. I think we should make it invisible.
All right, there you go. It's fine. We'll just. I mean, it'll look kind of weird because you're like doing this thing now, and it's like invisible, and it's kind of weird, but it's fine. People just think you're weird. Let's go.
What else is new? Story of my life. Let's go.
Are you holding it while you're turning it invisible?
Well, like it's on SD's back.
Okay.
And yes,
Okay.
I'm holding it while she makes it invisible.
All right. So as you're kind of grabbing this cauldron and trying your best to kind of make it look natural, the cauldron kind of gets this ethereal sheen and then fades from view. You can still feel it hanging on there. Give me a preemptive roll for deception. I want to see how
Who?
natural you can make this look.
Oh, dang! I'm
10, okay.
averagely deceptive.
Yeah, it's fairly passable. You kind of, you're able to take a couple pieces of your rope that you have and kind of wrap them around the handles and kind of make it blend into your pack. So it looks like kind of like you're just grabbing onto your pack while you've got this cauldron on the back of you.
Perfect.
And you make your way over to the North Look.
You two need to handle the talking. I don't want to draw any unnecessary attention. I've got my hands full, literally over here.
Literally, yeah. Okay. This is the place with the fish, correct?
This is
Yes.
the place with old Bitey.
Oh, bitey. All right. So Tika will just kind of walk in like she owns the place at this point. She's already staying there. It's great. They're old friends. She'll walk in, look at old bitey, like, good old friends. Can we get a room for the night?
You walk in and it's fairly rowdy in there right now. People seem to be making a fair bit of merry. No one really pays any attention to you at all. It's fairly
Excellent.
crowded. You're going to need to kind of make your way through the crowd a good bit to get to the innkeeper, Scramsax, at the
Tika
bar.
will do that. She'll make her way up to Scramsax and lean on the counter. Hey, Scramsax. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right. Well,
Got a room for tonight?
I mean, you can have the same one you had last night.
Perfect. We'll take it. We're gonna head on up there right now. Mimi will, Poppy will go ahead and pay you for the room, and we'll be out of your way. If we could have food sent up, that would be great. We're actually, you know what? No food, just water. Just send some water up. It's fine. Water's great.
I'll bring the Tika. Tika, why don't you help Estia since she's not feeling well?
Yes.
And I'll get some water. Is that okay, Scramsax? Is it okay if I get some water?
Scramsax is going to look at all of you very weirdly. Ladies, are you okay? You seem to be a bit off.
I was out really late, and I've had like 6 ales, and look at me. I'm like windblown from just like running around like a crazy drunk lady. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You need to give me a
It's
deception
normal.
check. Yeah.
Poppy's gonna look at Scramsax
Can I have? I
and
mean,
kind of
no.
do one of these. She's really drunk.
Scramsax doesn't buy that for a second.
I mean, shouldn't I have a little bit of like, a bonus to that, considering Tika is known for being the drunkard and already has talked about her body adventures?
It's called your +4 to charisma checks.
And I still only got 9.
It didn't cut the mustard this time.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he's a little suspicious, but that's okay.
Listen, if you're in some kind of trouble, I mean, I'd be willing to help you. And you seem to be missing your friend from earlier. Is everything okay?
Scramsex, we can't talk about this here, but come on up to the room and we'll fill you in.
I mean, I've got stuff to do down here. If you really need me to, I can, but...
It's okay. Just know that it's Bartyman. We're doing a job for Bartyman.
Give me another deception check.
I mean...
This should have been when you carry the cauldron so I can do the talking. This is ridiculous.
What are you doing for Bartyman? Listen here, miss. I don't know. I mean, you seem very young and you seem very nice, but I'm not stupid, okay? I've been around for a long time. You clearly haven't had a lick of alcohol in too long of a time because you are way too energized for that. 2, you are a terrible liar for being someone that is supposed to be a bard.
I'm not technically lying.
You are absolutely lying. I can see it in your face. That said, people lie to me all the time. I don't really care. I just want to make sure that you're okay.
Wait. No, sir. I may be deceptively bad at lying.
Can we not right now, Tika, please?
I mean, we are getting it back
Tika,
for Bartyman.
Tika, take Estia up, okay?
Okay,
I'll take care of this.
Fine. It's technically true.
He's gonna look over at Poppy. I mean, I know that girl's not all right, but is she all right?
Well, that's Tika.
Yeah, I gathered she's a bit aloof, that one, but
Yeah.
are the 3 of you okay? And again, where's your friend? Do you need help?
Well, at the moment, no. But we are helping Bartyman out.
I still don't believe that, but it ain't good enough for me. If there's anything I can do, just let me know.
We will. We just
Not a
need
whole
to
lot of
get
people around
settled.
here. People tend to ask lots of questions. If you need me to head something off for you, let me know.
We will. If you, when you get a chance, maybe stop up at our room and we can talk further there. How does that sound?
I mean, like I said, I'm busy. If you really need me to, I'm happy to. I just trying to give you a base chance if there's someone looking for you, if you're, I don't know. If you let me know,
we're hoping that Drathar will catch up to us.
All right. Well, if I see him, I'll let him know that you got a room. How about that?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
And like I said, when you get a break and have a few minutes, please come up to the room and we can talk further there. It's probably not a good idea to talk down here.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course, every place has ears, but
oh yes,
that's fine. I guess if I can steal away a few moments, a little bit here, I'll come up. But as you can see, this place is quite filled up this far. I mean, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to be a chance to get up there, but if I do,
nope. Yep, Willie, we're not going anywhere at the moment. So,
all right, I'll keep an eye out for your friend.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. And you're able to make your way up to the room.
Okay.
You shut the door and the 3 of you are secure. And we're going to pop over and say hi to Drathar. Drathar, last we left you were traveling with some cargo on the Eastway. You can still hear very loudly the sound of bells in Targus.
Drathar is going to keep moving down the road, but he's going to keep an eye on the roads back, see if anyone is coming. Hopefully no one should be, because why would they chase who Drathar is right now?
Yeah, no, you're in the clear.
What?
Then Drathar will just keep heading, going towards Bryn Shander. Trying to keep his cargo quiet and under control, though. Yes, we've been through this before. I know. It's a rough ride. Don't worry about it. We're going to get to a nice, safe place, and then we're going to have a nice, long talk. So until that... Yes, I know. I'm an amazing person. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty. Yes, I know. Don't be talking about lunch like that. That's not very nice of you. Thank you. And with that, Drathar is just going to keep going down the road, and he's going to have little chats with the cargo every now and then, and just remind it to behave. And at one point, he will stop and make sure that he'll talk to it and be like, "So, where we're going, I know there's someone that would very much like to see you, but I want you to not cause any scenes. I can't guarantee your life, though I don't want to hurt you. So I just need you to keep quiet about everything that happened, and we're just going to return to your old home, that's all."
The cargo's eyes are going to get big. But the cargo believes you, believes what you say, and settles for the time being.
That's good. You seem like a nice enough lady. I don't know what caused you to get into this predicament or do such a thing, but of course the speaker was a horrible man. So perhaps he forced you to, who knows, but we don't have to worry about that now anymore. So hopefully, maybe this will be a new beginning for you.
You're going to see her start crying.
I know it was a terrible accident what happened, but we got to look forward to the future. So let's keep moving on. We're almost to Bryn Shander, so I'm sure you'll cheer up once we get there.
She's going to give you the look of daggers with tears full welled up in her eyes, but she's going to seem relaxed for the moment. You begin to see Bryn Shander off in the distance after not too long a time. You can tell that your cargo is shivering. It's cold. You've been out here and exposed for a while. It's very, very dark. You can just see the lights of the southwest gate.
Drathar will hurry lunch along to try to get into town quicker so she doesn't get too cold.
Are you just going to take a bound and gagged woman into the city?
Thought about it.
Up to you.
I guess Drathar will stop at some point a little ways away, unbind her, ungag her, and just have a little talk with her.
You foul, horrible murderer.
He attacked me.
That is not what happened, and you and I both know it. Why would you do that?
Because he's a horrible person.
You don't know that. You don't know what he's done. For Targos, for me.
At what cost?
What do you mean at what cost? This is Icewind Dale. People live and die all the time.
So it doesn't matter what cost? Then what I did was completely fine as well then, according to your own logic.
You killed a great man. For
And
no
you
reason.
almost killed my friend.
That was regrettable. But that was
So
also
was this,
not my
but he
call.
deserved it.
How do you know that?
The fact that he was colluding with you to steal that cauldron from a town that needed it. Yes, you may have needed it, but so did they. That doesn't make you good. Doesn't make him some great man just because he's only worrying about himself.
He wasn't only worried about himself, he worried about everyone. Targos was a shithole before he got there. He made lives for those people. And without him, it's going to be very difficult for them to keep going. You created a void that you can't fill and have affected things beyond your understanding.
So did you?
No, I knew exactly what I was doing. We knew what we were doing. East Haven would have been fine.
For now. What about a month from now?
They still would have been fine. I've lived there for years. You show up for 5 minutes and all of a sudden you know everything?
They were a lot nicer to me and my companions than Targos ever was.
Oh, nice to you now. Until rumors get around that maybe you've done something that you didn't do. Like your mage friend who showed up just before you did. You think that man actually killed people? You think he actually brutally murdered people? No one knows. No one saw anything. He was the new person in town. They blamed him and burned him at the stake. All for the sake of the great goddess Ariel. All she does is make this place a wasteland of freezing cold and death. The people here are stuck, and they're trying to do the best they can. Targos is filled with good people, people that are willing to work hard. They fish. They go out and break the ice every day. People in East Haven, they fight, they bicker, they blame each other. They eat each other from the inside. It's not the nice place that you make it out to be. Targos is 10 times the community that East Haven is, and had 10 times the leader until you killed him.
Well, that's yet to be seen. We'll see about that. Perhaps Targos will actually be even better now.
I highly doubt that. Just wait till they find out.
I have one question, though. Since he was helping them so much, why is it that there was only one time that they used the food from the cauldron each day? It has enough to make food 3 times a day for everyone in Targos. Why only once?
I don't know that.
If he was truly trying to help everyone in Targos, don't you think he'd have free meals for everyone 3 times a day?
I don't know how the cauldron works.
It
Also,
can make
what do you think
food.
what do you think it would do for Targos if it got out that all of a sudden people were being able to eat their fill 3 times a day? You think that it would have just been easily defended?
That's why you could make friends with the towns around you. Perhaps anything you caught, you could help give to them, sell to them, make trade.
Oh, you just have all the answers, don't you? Do you know what these people do to each other? Do you know how they feel about each other?
I think I've got a pretty good idea, especially since you robbed from somewhere you lived for how long now? You stayed with them and then you decided to rob something that they needed that would have made their lives easier.
It was an opportune time to do what we did. You know what that crystal that got stolen by the dwarves? You know what that represented? You know who these people worshipped? A demon. You know what happens every 10 years in East Haven? They make a sacrifice to that demon.
Well, in Targos, how often do you guys make sacrifices to Ariel?
We don't. Not since Nairth took over.
You say that, but we were in the tavern and they were talking about it.
They were talking about it because people keep thinking that they need more things. Now that we had the cauldron, we would have been able to have officially no more descent, put a stop to it. And now you're going to have the weight of the Zentarum hunting you down for the rest of your life.
Oh, so you work with the Zentarum?
Yes, I do.
Interesting.
Nerth found me when I had nothing. Treated me well. Brought me into the Zentarum. And together we've been working to better Targos the entire time. Zentarum has lots of resources, well, had access to lots of resources before everything was cut off by the freaking goddess.
Perhaps they should
It's
put
okay.
more time into trying to find a way to stop the so-called goddess then.
Well, that's really hard to do when people worship her. These people are crazy out here. You've got the dwarves that don't care. They just mine and they live in the hills. They don't care how cold it is. They love the cold. You've got the Duergar. They're all into the dark anyway, so this is just wonderful for them. They're all out in force in ways that we don't even know yet. Then you have people that are all too willing to sell each other out for a few scraps of food. You know, I'm done talking to you. You think you have all the answers and you don't know a damn thing. I won't make a scene. But just know you're not safe either. Zentarum is everywhere.
It's good to know. I'll try to do my best to keep you from harm while you're with me. But definitely keep your word, don't make a scene. I don't think Etsia will be quite so happy to see you.
Oh, like I'm happy to see her either.
Bitch.
I don't know. For some reason, I just hear on the wind, it sounds like she's cursing you even now.
Never did anything mean to that woman. Yet
Leaving her in
somehow
the
she's-
snow definitely was not mean.
I didn't do that.
Well, your companion sure did, and you didn't put a stop to it.
She's just going to look at you very matter-of-factly. What do you think that I could have done to stop anyone?
You like using words. Persuade
Sure.
them. You could have tried to persuade them. Did you?
Yes, I did.
How?
I said we could have just potentially knocked her out and taken her to Bryn Shander and left her there on our way to Targus. They left her at the crossroads because they didn't want her to know where they were going. You think me so evil, and you know nothing about me.
Oh, no,
Again,
I don't
I'm
think
done
you're
talking
evil.
to you. I'm done. I'm done. You don't care about the truth, and you don't care about how anything goes on here. You just come in and take life. No even consideration of the effects. None.
Well, you can think what you want, but I don't think you're evil. The speaker on the other hand, yes, I think there was something up with him. You might not have known it, but he doesn't seem as nice as you say he was. But let's head to town. Hopefully my companions are waiting for me there.
Fine, it's cold.
Drather will help her back up onto lunch, and then he'll climb on and start heading for town.
Sorry. Can you describe the scene? Why they are getting on a rat?
No, that's
No,
snack.
Snacks and the rat.
Oh, snack. Okay,
Lunch
never
is
mind.
the axe beak.
For a second, I was very confused.
Yeah, lunch is the axe beak. Snack is the rat because he's smaller.
Yeah, lunch is.
Yeah,
lunch could
rat
actually
can't be a
lunch.
whole meal.
My
Gosh.
bad.
You make your way up to the city, and you encounter the same guard at the southwest gate. State your business.
Got 2 people here trying to look for my traveling companions and a place to rest. It's quite cold out here.
Yeah, a few people came in about an hour or so ago. Come on in. Get out of the cold.
Thank you.
Think they stabled up and made for the inn.
Appreciate the help. Thank you.
Always try to be helpful. See any Yetis out there?
No, thankfully not.
Damn Yetis. They're always out there, always watching.
Yeah, the Yetis and those vampire penguins.
Vampire penguins?
You not heard of them?
No!
Oh, the vampire penguins, they are horrible. They come out of nowhere and they just bite onto your neck, sliding across the ground like...
By the gods. That sounds horrifying. Sweet little penguin. How does it even jump? It don't got no legs.
It seems to just slide fast along the ground and then it hits a bump and it flies through the air. It's horrible when you see them at night and you just see the bright little blinky eyes in the night and you see one set.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen them blinky little eyes out there. I always thought it was like, some squirrels or something. Vampire penguins. Incredible. This place never ceases to amaze me.
Hasn't ceased to amaze me since I got here.
Thank you for the heads up, friend.
Anytime.
Damn it, George. You hear about vampire penguins? No, I'm not shitting you. This man here says it's vampire penguins. No, I didn't get off the truck. Yes. Would you shut your gob? When you get bitten by a vampire penguin, I'm telling you right now, George, I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. Just bleed out. Just bleed out right over the snow. Telling me I'm a damn fool. And you walk into town.
Drather will go to the stable and stable lunch next to the other axe beaks, get Prudence down, and start walking towards the inn with her.
Okay. As you approach the inn, you can hear outside that it's quite crowded.
He'll head in with Prudence and just kind of look for the bartender or see if you can see Teak or any of them around.
When you walk in, there's just people all over the place. A few eyes linger on you briefly, but nothing too long. As you make your way through the center of the tavern, you can see Scramsax behind the counter feverishly pouring drinks and handing things out and handing out plates of food.
Drather will kind of go up to him and try to not disturb him. He'll just kind of wait there until he looks like he's less busy.
As he is kind of doing things, he's kind of looking up and scanning the room for more people and kind of get people's orders, and his eyes fall on you. He points at you. You. Your friend's
Me.
upstairs.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
And with that, Drather will just head up the stairs and bring Prudence with him.
Evening, Prudence. She's just going to look at him and then walk upstairs.
You could do with being a little more friendly. The man just wanted to say hello.
Yes, that's all he ever does is want to say hello. He is a nice man. but I'm trying to be inconspicuous, remember?
Okay. With that, Draythar will just kind of shake his head and then head for the room with his friends. He'll knock on the door.
So I was thinking we should really make it pink. I mean, like permanently, because if we make it pink, I mean, if somebody does come in here, then it's not the right cauldron that they're looking for, and we have some type of alibi. I mean, who would expect a pink cauldron? Is that the door?
I'm going to roll perception to see if I heard her talking about that.
Yeah, go for it. DC 12.
I want to clarify. Did we get both rooms back from the night before, or just one?
Oh, yeah, you heard that.
Draythar is just going to kind of open the door, push Prudence in, stick his head in, like, "Hi, guys," and then shut the door and walk back downstairs to go grab a drink.
He did not just.
What the hell did he just do?
Prudence?
We're just going to stand there, wide-eyed, looking at all of you.
I see his hand kind of slides down to the dagger that's on her belt. Just in case. What are you doing here, Prudence?
I was abducted by your friend after he killed the Speaker of Targus while we were sleeping together.
Oh.
Oh, he did what I couldn't do. I owe that man a drink.
What?
You're going to see her eyes start welling up with tears. She's going to catch herself.
I don't know if I buy it.
Roll insight.
Okay.
You can see she's genuinely upset. She's angry. You can see on her face that she's angry and sad.
So where do I roll for how much I care?
You don't have to care. You just can
Yes,
see
I'm
that her
kidding.
emotion is genuine.
Okay.
That's what
So-
happens now.
Now what do we do with her?
Speaker did say bring her back, preferably alive. Preferably.
Well, we're not
Alive.
gonna kill her.
Oh, I was really expecting you to pull a knife out and just slice her throat the moment she got pushed in here. I was like prepared for that. Like I had braced myself for like the explosion that you were going to have and the murder that was going to take place and how I was
No.
going to come up with an idea to get us.
If I had wanted her to be dead, she would have already been dead by now. And secondly, why is that what you think of me? You think just because I want justice to be met, that means everything has to just die?
Apparently, Draythar does. Because apparently, did you hear what she said? The speaker's dead. Now we're really in trouble. We take the cauldron. He kills the speaker. We're fucked. We're dead. We're screwed. We're SOL.
I mean, the best thing we can do, right, is bring her back to the speaker at East Haven and hope that their justice system can be upheld.
Or we're burned at the stake.
For what? For bringing back what's rightfully ours? All right, Prudence. Go sit on the bed or something. Esty is gonna kind of stand and just block the door and give up her seat for Prudence.
She's just going to
Okay,
go
so Prudence.
sit in kind of in a corner.
Prudence, what do you think if we
Well,
turn
Esty kind of
the
pats the
cauldron
bed.
pink?
Tika, let it go.
Blue? Blue's not as great. I mean, like, pink or green are definitely the direction we
I
should
think
go.
you should say the word cauldron a little less often.
You're fine.
He's not
It's
wrong.
an ancient relic. No one knows what it is.
Not no one.
Most people don't know what it is. The only reason I knew what it was is because we were looking for it.
Looking for it, why?
Why do you think?
I mean, where had you heard of it?
Let's just say I'm well informed. We've
Where
been
did
looking
Drathar go?
for that cauldron for a long time. In this land, which you clearly know nothing about, not just one town, all towns are hurting and striving to survive.
Hurting and striving to survive is not cause for, let me think, leaving me for dead, stealing the cauldron for your own town when it doesn't belong to you. None of that is justified just because your town is hurting.
You don't know all the things, all the history between the 10 towns. You
I don't
know
need
the
to know.
horrors of East Haven. You're all buddy-buddy with the speaker. If you would have known the things that she's done over the years, make your skin crawl.
Well, enlighten us, Prudence, since you are apparently, you have all the knowledge.
Oh yeah, I've lived here for a long time.
So what do we need to know about the speaker?
What are you talking about? The East Haven in general that's had a long-standing tradition to sacrifice at least one person to their demon deity once every 10 years? That's
I mean, it's better than every 2 weeks, like what was happening at Targos.
Targos hadn't actually sacrificed anyone in a long time. And the cauldron was our way to solidify that. Even with the fishing being what it was, and Nerth doing what he could have, to get people to abandon their foolish worshipping of the Frostmaiden and start working hard and believing in themselves. There's only so much you can do to break long-standing superstition. The Frostmaiden's very real, but she doesn't care about sacrifices. They don't do anything for her. She just wants this eternal winter. If all of us died tomorrow, she could care less. She'd have her glass wasteland of ice. People in East Haven, on the other hand, are all too happy to give each other up to give for her. They're so stuck in their old ways of worshipping demons and in the Frostmaiden. Makes me sick. I couldn't take it there anymore. After the show,
I mean,
figurehead,
we would have been completely fine with you leaving, bringing me along for the ride and taking the cauldron. That's a different story. You could have just headed back if you were tired of being there. But I think that you were there as a spy the whole time.
Of course I was there as a spy the whole time. Why does that come as a shock to anyone? And what happened to you was absolutely regrettable.
Yeah, you seem really crushed about it.
Things happen that you can't avoid. Obviously, just like Nerth met his end at the hands of your friend.
Then why was I taken if it wasn't part of the plan?
Taking you wasn't part of the plan originally, but people wanted to know how the cauldron worked, and as you were the one that gave it up, they figured you would know how it worked. I was trying to convince them to take you to Bryn Shander and just let it be. But that didn't fly. They wanted no secrets, or no one left to tell the secrets, and no hope of knowing which way to go. That's why they left you at the crossroads. But it's fine. Hate me.
Who are these they? I assume your speaker was part of the leader of this group?
No, Nerith wasn't even there. Since you're going to kill me anyway, I'm part of an organization that utilizes information to try and better people's lives. Part of having information and having people that are available to be able to act on information is part of what we do. Sometimes that manpower is used in ways helping various towns, and other times you need to be able to act on intel. As soon as we knew you had the cauldron and the cover of the previous stealing of that godforsaken figurehead, I knew it was time to go. It was time to act. Everyone was still frazzled and discombobulated, and we could hopefully slip in and out without having to hurt anyone. As much as I dislike East Haven, I don't want to see any bloodshed that's needless. It's part of why I couldn't stand that town.
Does that mean we're becoming the bad guys?
Well, you killed one of the best men in Icewind Dale. In my book, that makes you pretty shitty.
I didn't do a darn thing.
Excuse me, your friend.
I'm still trying to process the fact that he killed him. We are finding out at the same moment you are. Well, you're telling us. You're not finding out. You're telling.
You're right. I was there.
This is a dilemma.
And you see her kind of like pull on her hair, and she still has blood in her hair.
Oh my. So what's this about us killing you? Why would we kill you? I guess now you know, so we would have to kill you in order to not be, in trouble. Why haven't you told when you walked in?
What haven't? Figured you're going to kill me anyway. You might as well know that people are going to be coming after you now. You can't kill one of the most influential people in Icewind Dale and expect to just go walking free. I don't even know if I can help you at this point.
How will they know we did it?
You don't think that my organization, one that was able to organize so quickly, wouldn't have eyes everywhere? In every city?
Even in the bedroom?
What are you talking about?
I mean, we stole a cauldron, but we didn't necessarily have to have killed this person. I mean, who's to say we weren't distracted at the time that he died, so it couldn't have been us.
Let me help you understand how 10 Towns works. Everyone knows everyone, at least within their cities. You three, in this room at least, were the newest people to town. You're also the people that are not there anymore. With our speaker dead, Cauldron missing, and the three of you having been last seen with him, and me now gone,
You seem suspicious.
A scientist to figure out that it was you.
Yeah, we seem pretty guilty. Huh.
Everyone knows that I would never hurt Nerith. He and I were more than lovers. Not that you cared at all.
I mean, I particularly don't, because this whole thing seems like a drama at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't really feel real. It's kind of like I haven't quite woken up and I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just kind of pretending everything's fake at this point.
She's going to stand up, walk over to you,
not another slap!
Her hair, and show it to you. Is this not real enough for you? This is his blood. It's frozen to my hair. Is that not real to you? You arrived in East Haven on the day that a man was being burned alive for a crime that I'm pretty sure he didn't commit, just because he was the newest person in town. Is that not real enough for you? When is it going to be real enough for you?
When we're back home?
Back home. I don't know where you came from, but there's no going back.
It technically would be going forward.
Tika.
Sorry.
If you take me back there, I'm as good as dead anyway, so I don't care.
Why would you be dead? Didn't you just say they wouldn't think you did it?
She's not
There's something else to the story. Where's Drathar?
Poppy's gonna say, "Can you watch her? I'm gonna go find Drathar. And maybe we can talk to Scramsax too."
Okay. I'll stay here.
Estia, are you okay with that too?
She's gonna nod.
Okay. Poppy walks out the door and goes downstairs looking for Drathar.
Drathar, where are you?
Probably at the bar near Scramsax with a drink.
Poppy, when you open the door, the sound of the noise kind of hits you. Just very loud. Tons of people, there's music playing. You head down to the bar where Drathar's sitting.
Poppy's gonna sit up next to Drathar. And what are you having there?
I truthfully don't even know. I just asked him to give me whatever he thought would be good. I figured I heard pink and I was just like, no, too much.
Yeah, too much. Poppy looks over at Scramsax and says, "I'll have what he's having."
He just kind of leans over. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What?
"I'll have what he's having, please."
All right, I'll get you some of that real quick. Just sit down right. Well, I mean, squeeze in
I
there
will.
somewhere, and I'll get you something.
Okay, thank you.
You see him reach over and grab a big tankard from under the table, pour something in it from a pitcher, and slide it right in front of you. Good to go.
Thank
I'm
you,
back, sorry.
Scramsax.
So, how are things going in up there?
Well, and Poppy's gonna kind of look around and make sure no one's really listening to her, and kind of leans into Drathar. "She says you killed him."
Interesting.
"Did you?"
I won't deny that.
Poppy's just gonna sip her drink.
But, I
When-
mean, depends on how you look at it.
True.
Anyone looking from outside just saw the speaker kill himself. It's kind of weird.
Poppy's just gonna open her eyes really wide and look at Drathar. Take another drink. Scramsax, when we came in, we didn't tell him anything, but he's offered to help if we need it. And if we think anybody's going to be looking for us, he would like to know. We didn't tell him anything, but said to him when he wasn't busy, he should come up to the room and we could talk. but now that you're here, what are your thoughts?
Well, I think he'll be busy probably all night long. This place is packed. I don't know if there's some celebration going on, but don't mind it. Definitely very busy right now. They could probably use with some of Tika's food or something. But
Yeah, from what everything Prudence said up there, I don't think it's a good idea to have Tika down here. You know how she likes to talk and tell stories.
yes,
Even if it seems outlandish.
pretty soon I think all of Icewind Dale is going to think she's some crazy nut with some too many bats in her brain or something. She is. I don't know how someone can talk about being from the future. I don't understand how that would even work.
Well, thank God most people don't understand it either.
Yeah. But no, if we get time, maybe we can talk to Scram Rax. So Scram Rax.
Have you had too much there?
Not enough yet. A ride with Prudence, and then the thought of Tika is enough to sober a man up.
Poppy just kind of chuckles and takes another drink. You're not wrong.
But we could have a little talk with him, but otherwise we do need to get back and return the cauldron and Prudence.
I agree. We need to do what we said we were going to do. Obviously we can't go now. We need to wait till morning.
I don't feel like freezing out there to death.
No, I don't either. It's been a long day. But at some point, we really should tell Scramsax what's going on.
Heard my name. Tell me what.
Poppy's just going to look at Drathar.
That you are probably one of the best bartenders anywhere around here. And my friend here, she definitely approves of you.
Oh, well, you're too kind. Looks like your mug's a little low there. You need me to fill that up?
Sure, I would appreciate that.
He's going to grab a pitcher and fill you up.
Sometime we definitely got to get some stories about Barty from you. Good old Barty man.
Good old
Poppy's going to wink at Scramsax.
Hey there, don't go winking too lately. You're a little on the young side for me there.
She likes him that
Don't mind
way.
the attention.
Not as young as you think. And she's going to smile.
Probably not.
She really is as young as you think. But she's into older men, so I don't know. It's not my place.
You're going to see his face go flush, and he's just going to smile. Trust me, I've been in plenty of... Never mind. I'm just going to keep... working at the bar here. Like I said, if you need anything, you let me know.
We will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Poppy's going to just elbow Drathar and say, "Jeez."
I was trying to help out. I thought you might have a chance.
Well,
I mean,
we'll see.
Who knows? At this point, we just might hook up with all of Bardavin's old party.
You never know.
I wonder if they have a crazy one like Tika. We can hook her up. Two crazies might make it right.
Well, and maybe they have somebody for you, Drathar.
I don't know. They seem to be very masculine. It might not work.
Look, you know what? Women can be warriors too.
Hey,
Scramsax is going to slide down the bar. Now, listen, if you're looking for someone wild, that good old Texie, man, she knew how to kick some ass. I think she banged some Pasha's concubine, too. I don't know. She was wild, that one.
But Chance, would you know where she is now?
No, I have no idea. She's comes and goes like the wind, but man, she's a good time. When she gets too much to drink, tells way too many stories, though.
Did she have a strange resemblance to our nice little friend Tika?
You know, now that you mention it, yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I did pull
Tika.
a double take the first time, but your Zach's way different.
Does she?
Yeah, like she's brand new.
Well, she is young.
Yeah, Texie. Whew. I better not say anything, because if she comes back in here and knows that I was telling stories, I'm not going to make it very far. Anyway, so if you find her though, tell her old Scramsack says hello.
But we will be sure to do that.
Definitely.
You know, I always do enjoy places like this. I might not be a drinker like Tika, but it's nice.
I'm kind of getting used to him too. It's really not been my thing. You know, my family just never really hung out in inns like this, but it is kind of nice.
Well, technically, either did mine. I mean, my family was all nobles and pish posh and upper class and annoying, and then I left them to become a street rat. So,
Well, that's where I came from too.
you chose to be a street rat, or
I didn't choose to be a street rat. No, my family is of noble descent as well. And you know, they just didn't like, I don't know. They didn't like the person I fell in love with. And so my father sent me to university.
yeah, I think I
And-
remember you talking about this the first day.
Yeah, I didn't say why, but they didn't think he was good enough. You know, there was this story. What was it? Romero and Julianne. I don't know.
I think
My-
Romero and Julian would probably be a different kind of story.
Yeah, I don't know. Juliana Romero. I don't know.
I think
My-
it was like Julieta and Romano.
That sounds right. That sounds right. I mean, it was just some story, and I don't know, my mother, she's like, you know, I overheard them talking, and they didn't think he was good enough, and my mother was saying they didn't want me to end up being like this story, and it's like, really, Mom? Come on. You know, but anyway. So my father decided that I should leave.
I just have one question. Was he older?
Was he older? No, he was my age.
So then after that, you just got the whole fondness for older men.
No, not necessarily. I just decided that, you know, if I can't have them, I guess I really don't want anybody. But, you know, I still like to be around people and stuff.
Well, sorry to hear that. I'm sure you'll find someone again, or maybe you'll find him again. Of course, not right now. If he's here, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't know. Maybe you could. No, he's probably not. Yeah. If you see him again, hopefully things work out whenever things turn back to normal.
If they ever get back to normal.
Oh, they will someday. They always will. Hey, at least we know at some point this all comes to an end. It has to.
True. The very true.
Well,
Do you ever regret leaving your family?
sometimes. But I think I had to.
Why?
Something happened that I didn't agree with. They weren't going to be any help, so I tried to find a way to solve it myself.
That sounds like a story for another night, Drathar.
Probably
It's-
is. I haven't
yeah.
drank enough yet.
Well, maybe you and I can sit down and swap stories some night.
Also, I'm a little afraid Prudence is up there with Tika and Estia, and I don't think Tika would stop Estia at all, and I'm afraid of what Tika might say anyways.
Well, so far Tika didn't say much, and Estia, when I left her, she was just sort of like glaring at Prudence. So Prudence was being good, and I haven't really been gone that long, so we should probably go upstairs. Let Scramsax know to stop up if he gets a chance.
Okay. Drathar is going to kind of motion for Scramsax.
He's gonna come over.
I need like the smallest glass of ale you got.
Mead.
Mead, I guess. Smallest glass of mead.
I mean, he's gonna smile. Like, funny small or small?
Funny small would work.
All right then. You see him, he's gonna kind of hunch down behind the bar and look. He just kind of moves something out of the way. Ah, here it is. And he is going to put a shot glass on top of the table. Though it's made of stone. Smooth, polished stone. I like to keep this around for whenever adults are, bringing their kids in for their first alcohol. It's funny. Here you go. And he pours a little mead in there.
Thank you. I'm sure she'll love it.
I'm sure she will.
With that, Drathar will grab it and just kind of chuckle to himself and smile, and he'll start heading back upstairs.
Poppy pulls out a gold piece and puts it on the bar for Scramsax.
You are
Will this
too
be
kind,
enough?
miss. More than enough.
Okay. Again, please stop up when you get a chance. We'll be happy to talk to you.
All right. See you in a bit.
Thank you.
And with that, we are going to take our first and only quick break of the evening. Just to be able to chance to say hi to everybody in chat. What's up, everybody? How you doing? What's up? Much love to everyone's.
This will probably be the death of Drathar.
Could be. It wasn't last time, though. You never know.
I don't know. Given Tika that small of a drink, she might go ballistic.
I already have planned what happens when you walk into the room, so I'm excited. I was ready to, and then it was break, so, don't leave just yet.
This satyr's got something for ya.
At least we learned about Texie.
You did. Part of Bardaman's
And-
old adventuring party.
I like the definite play into the potential of it being like a future Tika. I did not miss that at all. I thought of that.
You never know. Time loops are weird things.
I don't know. Drathar's part of thinking like trying to hook up Texie and Tika now.
Oh, no.
Two crazies might make a right out of that.
Yeah. We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that works out. If you guys are hanging out in chat, please make sure that you have followed the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe over on the YouTubes where we upload the things. And if you would like to support us even more, we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/Dungeon Nytes, where for as little as $5, basically the sub of a Twitchels, you can support us in the stuff that we do. Apologize for us having a couple of weeks out. I was getting my arse kicked by COVID shot number 2. And Saturday, we had Corrupt, who had literally gotten his shot the morning of, so it was hitting him hard as bricks by the time that we were supposed to start the show. So a bunch of healing was needed to overcome the vaccine. But here I am. I'm alive. I live! And I'm feeling pretty good. Just busy. What about you guys? Anything fun going on in the life? I know Draythar's got something. Geigen's got a little something fun starting up.
Yes, tomorrow will be our first actual session we'll play of our Pathfinder campaign with, of course, Knight as a player and Rit.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm excited, man. That's if you guys want to be involved with even more weekly TTRPG content, Geigen is going to be DMing a Pathfinder campaign. Rit, myself, Corrupt, and Gage are all going to be players in the campaign. And it's going to happen on Tuesday nights on Geigen's channel. So you need to make sure you are following Geigen to not miss out on all of that epic goodness. We need a Geigen post. We need a link to Geigen.
I have that. Give me a second. I'll post it.
Yes, MimiBot is best bot, along with Moonshot Bot.
There you go.
Yes. Make sure you click the link and hit the button, because tomorrow night is when it gets started. Even more content for you to enjoy. It's my first time playing Pathfinder, so I'm excited. I'm also terrified because I have no idea how it even works. I bought 3 books, and I only read the pages that I needed to, and there's so many more pages that it makes me nervous that I'm missing things.
There's lots of pages, aren't there?
I mean,
Luckily, it plays a lot like D&D.
You sure about that?
So Mimi, here I've got the core. This is the pocket edition of the core rulebook. This is the rulebook.
That's the pocket edition.
This is the pocket edition. So it's soft cover or paperback and smaller in profile than a normal book. But yeah, there's over 500 pages in here. 570 pages. Now again, that's with appendices and all that kind of stuff and classes and all that kind of junk. The one thing I will say about Pathfinder, and D&D has certainly been stepping their game up in the recent books in terms of artwork, but like this is a first edition Pathfinder book. Look at this art of a frickin' barbarian. Look at that. She looks badass. Look at that.
Wow.
All of the art in this book is incredible. And it makes me want more books. It's just terrible. And this is a Hobbit bard. Look at the freaking detail. So
Crazy.
good. It's not even like it doesn't even do it justice because there's so much awesomeness that's getting washed out, but still, it's so pretty.
Wait, what book is that?
This is Pathfinder, first edition. The core rule book, and it just has arts for all the different classes and things, but there's just a lot of Pathfinder has a lot of intricacy to stats and how they work that it hurts my brain. Once you get it all sorted, it's not terrible, but creating a character was a lot. Because there's no D&D Beyond for Pathfinder yet.
I was the screaming cat, getting very frustrated. I was thirsting.
Alice is in her donut.
No.
Sadly, I wish they'd somehow do it. Roll20 has the character mancer that works pretty well, but that's only on Roll20.
So they do have something. It's just not official. Come on, Paizo, step your game up. D&D Beyond has to be stupid profitable. But anyways, everybody back and ready to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Wait, did two of you just talk at the same time, or was there an echo?
That was Mimi and I at the same time saying the same thing.
I was very caught off guard by that.
We're just so synchronized, you know?
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna keep comments in my head to myself. Anyway, take a drink. All right. And we're back. Poppy, you and Drathar head back upstairs. And arrive at the door.
Draythar's gonna listen into the door, see if he hears any strange talk again.
You hear anything?
Esty is not talking. She's probably just eyeing Prudence and standing in front of the door.
Okay, no. So when you do open the door, you walk into the scene. There is the cauldron sitting in the middle of the room, and Tika is leaning on the brim, and the entire cauldron is bright fluorescent pink. I made it pink!
Dang it. How long is this supposed to last for?
I mean, technically or actually?
Both? What? Why? Like, this is the opposite of subtlety.
I mean, that's the point, right? It's so insane that nobody would think it's that thing.
I mean, you've had worse ideas, but...
I guess. But, I mean, it's kind of a good idea. Or maybe, oh, I've got an idea. I've got a better idea.
No.
Okay,
Whatever
okay.
it is, just no. This is as far as it goes.
Wait, no, listen. Every hour I change it to a new color like the rainbow, and then that's what it is. It's a magical rainbow cauldron. And when people are like, "Oh, a magical cauldron that makes soup," we're like, "No, it's a magical rainbow cauldron." And they're wrong.
No, listen. We're going to get so much attention because nobody's ever heard of a rainbow cauldron. Oh, this is such a crazy idea. No.
Draythar is going to just walk in at this point, kind of look at Tika, look at STM, look at the cauldron.
Don't ask questions. I had nothing to do with this.
He's going to hold out the small little shot glass. I got something for you, Tika.
What's that?
Mead.
Is that a magical shot glass that refills with mead?
It is very magical.
And she's going to walk up. She's going to grab the shot glass.
Before Tika can grab it, Draythar is going to use his sleight of hand to try to flip it to his other hand and drink it real fast.
Tika, at this point, is going to just look with her eyes very, very narrowly as she stares Did you manage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
After
Teak
he's
will
done
probably just
drinking it,
barely.
after he's done drinking it, he's gonna cast minor illusion on it to make it look like it's full again, and hand it to her.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And she's gonna go for a sip. And there's going to be nothing. And she is going to take the little shot glass and walk back over to the fluorescent cauldron. She's going to look at the cauldron. She's going to look at Drathar. She's going to take the shot glass and she's going to throw it at him. And I'm going to roll for, I don't know, attack.
You gotta roll your ranged.
Yeah, you gotta roll a ranged attack.
Poppy is like standing behind Drathar,
Range attack.
seeing this going on, shaking her head.
How do I roll for a range attack?
Dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Dexterity.
Just roll a d20, roll to hit, and then use your dex modifier. Yeah, no. You miss.
She
And,
misses.
Poppy, I need you to give me a dexterity check as well.
Wait, what did Poppy try to do?
Poppy's standing behind me.
She's standing behind Drathar, and you just really threw a horrible throw.
Where's my dex check?
Top. Under your name.
Well, first, I'd say, actually, first give me a perception
is.
check, Poppy.
Perception?
Yes.
So she's not
Poppy,
unaware.
you see this thing coming, so I want you to give me a dexterity check with advantage.
How do I do advantage again?
You just roll twice.
Roll it twice.
Roll twice? Okay.
Yep. DC's low. It's only a 12. You're going to want to try one more time.
Well,
Again?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll want
no,
to.
it got there.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
it
Okay,
was.
that-
There
Okay,
you
okay.
go. And you're able to just move your head out of the way to have this smooth stone glass smack into the door and fall down onto the floor.
Tika's not done at this point.
Tika!
She is going to literally just jump with her hooves and the ability she has to make that nice big jump with her hands out and aim for Drathar with her entire body.
My gosh. What?
Tika!
Part of me
And-
hopes you hit me and it actually kills me because I'm alive.
It's not gonna kill you if I like body jump you. And I body jump right onto you. And so Tika essentially knocks you into the door and just starts grappling at you with her hands. Why did you get us into this? Now we're the bad guys.
Drathar, I'm going to allow you to make a dex save to potentially get out of this grapple.
Nope.
Nope. All right.
Tika's just too wild, too crazy.
Yeah, Antique, I need you to give me 1d6 damage. Roll for damage on this tackle that you just made.
Is that the right one?
That is not the right one. That's a d8.
That was 1d8. This one.
There you go.
Just a few scratches.
Yeah, you're going to headbutt him as you jump into him.
I think at this point, Estia would get up and would walk over, and with one hand, she's just gonna grab Tika by, like, I don't know, the scruff, the back of her coat or something.
Yeah, she's a
And
big
she's
fluffy
just
coat.
gonna pull her off of Drathar.
Drathar is going to pretend like he's actually really hurt and dying.
Let me at him! Let me at him! He did the thing that he's not. He did the, and then I didn't know where
Tika, shut up.
We
People are
have
gonna
so
hear you.
much bigger things to worry about than whatever your issue is with Drathar right now.
No, the bigger thing we have to worry about is he killed a man. And now we are all at fault for killing a man.
And you're gonna hear a big boom, 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 boom on the door.
They're here for us.
Tika, shut up.
Okay. I'll hide behind my fluorescent pink. Great idea.
Oh my gosh.
Drathar will
Yep.
stop faking like he's dead, and he'll
Yeah, she
look
didn't
back
care.
and then answer the door.
As you open
As
the
he is
door,
gonna block the view to the cauldron from the door.
you're not. Okay.
She's gonna try. She's not that big. She's doing her best.
Poppy's just shaking her head. She doesn't know what to do at this point.
It's just the visual is too good of Estia. She just stands in front of the cauldron, and you're standing there.
She's making herself as wide as she can, like kind of
trying
opening her
to puff up and
up.
put your hand on your hips. You basically
Yeah.
look like a goalie trying to block the entire soccer net.
Exactly
Like,
it.
you're just standing
More
there.
hockey-esque, but that's the same idea.
It
Or-
doesn't help
or-
the cauldron is pink now.
and it's pink. Drathar, you open the door, and immediately you kind of realize that all the sound has really died down. Where previously it was really rowdy downstairs, and you could hear music. Now you hear almost nothing. And as you open the door, your C Scramsax is just looking at you. What in the hells are you doing up here? The whole
Deacon in
damn
it.
bar can hear you. Is everything okay?
Apparently, Tika didn't like her drink.
Damn it, woman, what do you want? It was a perfectly good mead.
Apparently, she couldn't drink it. She tried and nothing came out.
He's just gonna look at you. Really? Really? He's just gonna turn around. It's fine, everybody. Go back to your merrymaking. Everything's fine. Everyone's gonna stop for a second, and the next thing you know, you just hear everything pick back up again.
Drathar is going to pull out 2 gold coins and hand them to
Scram sacks.
Scramsax.
Why are you passing me money?
Just for your trouble, I'm sorry. We didn't damage nothing, though. Maybe Tika's sanity.
He's gonna look back, and he's gonna step in for a second. All right. Does someone want to start telling me what's going on? You all are acting very strange.
Well,
And I'm a former adventurer. I know strange.
Tika,
Let's
let
have anyone but
Drathar
Tika.
handle this.
Oh, okay.
And why the hell is that cauldron pink? You realize I can see that, right?
it's a rainbow cauldron. It turns rainbow colors every hour. See, look, it's about. Oh, it just turned green. See, how cool is that?
This
Tika.
was her idea,
That's
thinking
interesting.
that it would be less likely for people to notice it.
Are you right in the head, miss?
I don't even know anymore.
Poppy just kind of coughs because she's trying not to laugh after Scramsack said that.
Prudence, why are you in a corner? She's just gonna look up at him, not say anything.
To be honest, we are here because we were told by the speaker from the town we were from and barred him into. We are helping them get back this cauldron, which was stolen by.
Of rainbow.
It wasn't a rainbow cauldron until now. This cauldron, which was stolen by Prudence and her friends, apparently from the Zentarum. Lovely bunch of people.
Prudence here with a Zentarum? She's just gonna look at him and not say anything, but kind of give him a raised eyebrow. You all have really stepped in it now. I don't think you know how entirely screwed you are if you've stolen that from the Zentarum. I tried to tell them.
No, you tried to leave Etsia for dead in the snow with your friends, which Barty Man was very upset about. He's ready to hunt you all down anyways himself.
Well, that's because Bartiman is a big softy and is quick to anger. That being said, even he knows better than to fuck with the Zentarum. You all are real kind of dumb.
Well, technically, the speaker asked us to do it, so the speaker did it, not us. We are just the messengers. Don't shoot the messenger.
Tika, you realize that phrase never actually works. The messengers are the ones that get shot.
All right. I'm gonna make sure I get this straight. You all said that you had come from East Haven. Prudence, clearly, who comes and goes through here from time to time between Targos and East Haven, clearly took this cauldron with her Zentarum friends from East Haven to Targos. You all went to go get it back. Something bad happened in Targos. You now have the cauldron in Prudence, and you're trying to go back to East Haven. But in all this hornet's shit nest, you've pissed off the Zentarum.
Oh?
And now you're in
That's a pretty
my
good.
inn.
That's a pretty good summary. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. But although, to be fair, we didn't know the Zentarum was involved.
Yeah. You guys are real green. Don't you know better than to find information on the people that you're, gonna steal something from before you do it? I mean, you said you were left for
Steal
dead
back.
earlier. You think that if people left you for dead that they're not gonna come looking for something you stole from them? This is Icewind Dale. There's
back.
no city guard that's gonna protect you. When you leave any of these city walls, it's fair game. You're safe
Well, isn't there
here.
like
I'm
an
not gonna tell
overarching-
anyone, but
Like committee of the 10 towns or something?
yeah, you can go take it up with the Frostmaiden. She's real amenable to requests. The 10 towns are ruled by each other. Yes, there are a Jarlmoot where they come together at certain points and discuss things, but half the time, half of them don't even show up. Why? Because they're all too busy trying to save their own damn towns. I tried to
Perhaps.
tell them. They don't listen.
No, you didn't try to tell us anything, Prudence. You literally tried to not talk.
But does that include stealing from each other?
All the time.
I think if they actually want to put a stop to this, perhaps they should actually get together and try to come up with an idea. There's a way to stop Ariel, and they need to figure it out, not be petty and steal from each other.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's not exactly easy comings and goings up here. There's not exactly groups of adventurers just rip-roaring to get up to Icewind Dale. This place is a shithole. Really always has been. A nice escape for those that want to escape from the southern territories. This is where people go to not be found. You ever stop to wonder why you occasionally see a goblin or a Durgar or, any number of kind of odd-looking beings everywhere you go in Icewind Dale? Because this is where everyone goes. No one judges each other here. It's kill or be killed, live or let live. Sometimes we work together. More often we bicker amongst ourselves and pool of resources to try and get by. Some people are trying to get through this by sacrificing others. Some people are trying to sacrifice what little food we have left. I'm just trying to get by day to day. Luckily for me, I run this inn and it's quite busy with people all too eager to drown their sorrows in drink.
Well, I mean, as far as loyalty goes, I agree with Drathar. Like, there's an overarching problem. I wish there was a way to unify the 10 towns, be able to, come up with a plan. I don't know, a committee, a council, a conglomerate, something that starts with a C probably. But until then, I don't know what we're supposed to do with the mess that we're in currently.
Well, you hide is what you do.
Well, I will
it's gonna
say
be really hard because there's Zentarim's everywhere.
I will say one thing. As for Prudence, all anyone can tell is that the speaker left with Prudence willingly. So hopefully that'll help at least clear us up that somewhat. Don't know about the cauldron, though.
The speaker didn't leave willingly. He's dead in his bed in the inn. You murderous shit. Scramsax is
I'm
gonna
sorry,
look at
were you looking into a mirror right there, Prudence?
Scramsax is gonna look at you. Pardon me? Did you kill the speaker of Targos?
Yes.
Oh,
Or rather, the speaker killed himself.
boy.
Wait, is this the first that Esme and Tika are hearing about this?
Yes.
No, because Prudence has been talking about it.
Well, she says that
That's
you're
true.
you're saying one thing and Prudence is saying another.
Okay.
I really wish that I didn't hear that. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Poppy poked at Tika to get her to shut up. Maybe kind of like cleared her throat a little bit.
The speaker came after my friends.
He did no such thing. He warned you to not go poking around your business in his town, and you killed him. While we were having sex, no less.
At least he died happy.
That is a gross mischaracterization of how he died. She's going to start crying again. Son, if you really did off the speaker, there's going to be a lot of people looking for you. The death of a speaker is not something that the towns take lightly. You think it's bad when someone gets burned at the stake for killing someone in town, or disputes, or things like that. When a speaker dies, that's a whole different level of inquisition and extradition. And listen, I'm not going to tell anyone you're here, but Nairth was a fairly well-liked man. And he was doing wonders for the people of Targos. They're going to be very upset with you. You put a real big target on your back.
Wait, Drathar, what actually happened? Like, yeah, okay, you killed the speaker, but like, so that you could take Prudence? What actually happened in that room?
From the outside, all you would have seen was the speaker walk into the room and then walk out with Prudence.
Okay, and from inside the room?
You saw a fight between the speaker.
But, like, why? Did you just want to kill him?
He was a threat.
Did he tell you something, Drathar?
He was a threat, so it was better this way.
What did he tell you, Drathar?
Better for you. I don't remember you, like, we didn't agree to this together. And now we're all at risk.
I'm going to go before I hear anything more that I don't want to hear. Just lay low. A lot of people have seen you, but if they see a rainbow cauldron, you're surely going to be royally outed. You need to hunker down for a bit and make yourself scarce. Especially, man, Targus is going to be looking for you. It doesn't take long to get anywhere in 10 towns. There's not a whole lot of places for you all to go that you're not going to be found. At the very least, you're going to be wanted for questioning. At worst, you're going to be detained.
Been there, done that.
Why am I not surprised? Anyway, I don't want to hear any more.
It was Texie's fault.
He's
That
going to
was
look over.
Texie.
He's going to look over at Drathar. I would highly advise against killing anyone else. Just saying.
That's why I was attacking him before you came.
And he shuts the door.
See? Why? Tell us what happened. Why?
I'll tell you what happened. Speaker and I were making love, and all of a sudden I look over, and there's another speaker standing there. He pulls out a sword and another sword, jumps on top of us. Speaker scrambled for his life, threw me out of the way, as he got stabbed to death over and over and over until he died.
Drathar, is that
It's a little
true?
dramatic.
I tried to fight back and I couldn't. And now he's gone.
Why are you, being cooperative? There has to be more to it. You wouldn't be cooperative after that.
You think this is cooperative?
I mean, it's better than I am with them, and I'm trying to help them.
What do you think's going to happen to me if I do anything out of line that no one wants? I mean, East Haven's just going to kill me anyway. I don't even know why I bother. Speaker's going to have me strung up before sunup when we get there. But it's fun.
Let me get this straight. East Haven is going to have you killed, Prudence. Targos is going to have Drathar killed. So, just a kill for a kill. Like, that's just how things operate here. Everybody just goes around stealing and killing everyone.
Are you not familiar with blood feuds? You really aren't from around here, are you?
I hate this
We're
mindless
from the future. I mean, how many
Pika.
times?
Future?
She's gonna die anyway, she said. Might as well tell her.
Tika, no.
Prudence, what if, hypothetically,
Fuck it.
we found a way to spare your life in exchange for Drathar's charges being dropped?
I don't think you understand what he's done. Nerth wasn't just part of the Zentarum. He was leading the Zentarum in Icewind Dale. Every single member is going to be looking for him and anyone
Drathar.
associated with him.
What have you done? Oh, get out of this mess.
Well, I just say screw it at this point. One, I do love how you all just automatically assume they all know it's me already. All they literally saw was the speaker. They never saw me. But
I haven't assumed anything.
at this point, Prudence, cat's out of the bag. We're not from here, obviously. We come from the future, believe it or not. We're all crazy anyway, so don't have to believe us. We do know that Ariel is stopped. So, you can believe us or not. But
I didn't really pay attention to that lesson, though, so I can't help you there.
But wait a minute. Drathar can change to look like other people?
Yeah. I know magic.
Oh, are you changing?
Besides the point. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm good at illusion magic. And with that, he's just going to kind of look at the cauldron. And he's going to cast minor illusion on the cauldron and make it look like a giant bag. That's less conspicuous.
Can we at least make it a fluorescent pink bag and she's going to
No,
reach for it?
Tika.
Fine.
Just for you, Tika, I will make it have a nice little fluorescent flag somewhere on it. Just a little one.
Thank you.
Okay,
Now-
enough with changing things. But Drathar, did you kill the speaker?
Yeah. He was a threat.
How was he a threat?
Do you have a plan to get out of the current mess we're in?
Well, right now we got to get back to East Haven. Hopefully they don't just burn Prudence at the stake or hang her or whatever they want to do. Because if we keep her alive, perhaps she'll be able to help us get out of this predicament.
Why would she help us
I
get out of
agree.
this predicament when you've just murdered her coitus partner?
Well, there is one thing that we also have that no one else here technically has, Tika.
Yes.
We have knowledge of the future.
I mean, who's going to believe that?
We don't have to get them to believe that we're from the future. We don't have to tell anyone else. We just have to get Prudence to believe it.
I mean, okay. But who's to say she gives a crap? Oh, yeah.
Does she care more about that one man, or does she actually care about all her family, her friends? Because we could possibly help put a stop to all the problems that Icewind Dale is facing.
Drathar, did you pay attention during that lesson?
Yes, but that
Drathar, give
doesn't...
me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
I missed that one. I mean, it was the only one, but I missed it.
I missed that one class that we took. I mean, it was the only class, but I missed it.
Yeah.
I was kind of drunk at the time. Wasn't really paying attention.
Wasn't, I mean,
Learn with the professor.
the first day, I mean, who needs to take notes on the first day? It's usually the syllabus.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fail.
The only thing that I believe is you all are batshit crazy. And we're going to stop there for this week.
It's true.
Wow.
Did you like it? Did you like it? Coitus partner.
The coitus partner. Oh my goodness. That being said, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but it's sure to be a good time. And if you guys want to make sure you're there for it, please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, followed on the Twitch channel. And if you enjoy this content, please head over to patreon.com/Dungeon Nytes and consider supporting us for as little as $5 a month. It really helps, especially because our Twitch streaming channel is always going to be a free channel for all to view. We want to make sure that we are keeping our options open and able to bring you content wherever it is that you want to consume it. That said, we love your faces, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye. That was just the stopping of the recording. We're still live here for all you people that are live and with us, and we love you. Hi! What's going on, everybody?
The negotiations were short.
I feel like it's fairly obvious that you killed the speaker as you came back with Prudence, and we all were aware that they were.
You'll see when the episode goes live, and you can see what happened. Drathar's not wrong in saying that it's going to be very hard to know who actually did it. The problem is that you guys are all in a small town environment where you're the odd people out.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to care to leave us?
You have lunch with the speaker, you disappear, speaker dead, and cauldron gone. It doesn't take much to deduce that it was probably you guys involved. And like I said, like Scramsack said, at very least, you are suspects.
That's why we got to get Prudence on our side.
It's true.
That's going to be a tough sell considering that you slayed her lover while she was having sex with him.
I just really don't understand how you think you're getting her on our side.
We got a while still for the trip. It'll work.
What if we just go on that whatever adventure from Targos and then come back and that explains why we were gone?
Stockholm Syndrome. It's a thing.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And a good song by Muse. But still, I don't know. This is crazy. Anyway, we had a couple new people follow the channel. Zardoniak. And hi, I'm Fallen. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, as I was trying to explain, the backstory for our campaign is all of our players were students at the College of Neverwinter 100 years into the future of where they are now. Went through a magic portal that was supposed to teleport them to Icewind Dale in basically 1550-ish for some type of a presentation. Ended up going back into 1450, and now they're in the time of the Frostmaiden. Trying to figure out how to survive.
And later we'll find out that Tika somehow went further back in time yet again and became Texi.
You never know.
You never know.
And it had wild times with Bartabin and crew.
And had wild times with Bartabin.
Oh, wait a second. Wait.
And crew. Wait.
Party time. Excellent.
Party time.
My goodness. They were right about one thing. The negotiations were short.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good Star Wars references.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the only thing that was short. Hey, listen. It's not about the size of it, it's how you use it. When the ocean is frozen, there's not much motion. Anyway,
that could explain why it could last so long.
I don't want to know.
Oh, it's fun times. But anyway, let's go find somebody to raid, because it's that time of the evening. We got to raid raids. We got to raid. Our friends on Dorktales are live currently. Perhaps we should go and say hello. I think they're typically doing Frostmaiden as well. Yes, they are. Let's go do the things.
Do it.
Do it. This is how we do it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
We do it. Anyway, we're going. Make sure you guys are following the channel if you haven't already, and I appreciate you guys. But now we're going to go over and say what's up to the fam over at Dork Tales. They run amazing games multiple times a week. And make sure you come and hang out with us again on Saturday for our Fist of Phandalin campaign. It is reaching the conclusion of essentially Season 1 or Season 2. One of the two. We'll figure it out when we get there. But big fights probably coming up next weekend, so you don't want to miss it. We'll catch you guys next time. Let's go over and say hi to Dork Tales. Let's go. Let's go.
My puppy